And you are so much more than refreshed. You are ready to continue? Yes. You're knowing what you're wanting? Yes. You're ready to begin? Yes. You need no warming up. What is it you are wanting to talk about? We hear you. It's not our ears that are finding you, however. Stand, wait. Stand. You are the one.
Good afternoon. Thank
you
so much. Can you tell us more of other non-physical entities? Yes. Such as the Brotherhood of Light, if you know of this grouping.
We could spend a very long time just going down the list of non-physical energy that has been translated by physical beings. Rather than do that, and if you have something specific that you're looking for, we're happy to play with you about it. But rather than do that, it is our desire to just remind you that whatever it is you are asking for is always there for you, and that the label matters not at all. As we are visiting with you here, we are not whispering words in Esther's ear that she is repeating to you, nor have we given her a dialogue to remember. Instead, we are responding in this moment in time, where this juncture where you meet you is, which is what the powerful now is. And we are expressing in vibration, or you could say in blocks of thought, our knowing. And Esther, not singularly, but here in this moment, Esther is receiving at an unconscious level this block of thought, and then interpreting it in the best way she can to make the bridge. And so, as we said earlier, every one of you, everyone who is physically focused, has access to this energy stream. When Jerry and Esther first began receiving us, the reason that Esther translated the block of thought in the way she did is because the name Abraham best represented or built the bridge for what we were projecting to Esther. But we are really not interested in assigning any labels, because everyone has access to what we are calling infinite intelligence, to what you often call God, and it is something that is evolving and expanding. And so unless there is some particular thing that you're wanting to talk about, let's just call it source energy, as is being received and explained or translated through a variety of different formats. And it is also important to remember that it is the intention and the desire of the asking that is actually doing the summoning. In other words, that's what brings together this vortex. And in other words, we can speak for ourselves and for everyone else that is hanging around here. We're really not hanging around with our feet dangling over the edges of clouds, just waiting for you all to figure out how to ask for us. In other words, we're responding to you at all times. The thing that is most interesting in talking about is, when are you listening?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I have been receiving information for many years from a group, and have been charged to write a book. And I have been getting the information.
Charged by them?
Yes.
Can we explain to you something that we are hearing from them even during the middle of this conversation?
Absolutely, please.
There is nothing that is asked of you that is not set into motion by the power of your desire. In other words, non-physical is not assigning you work. It is, but what makes it feel like that, and Esther knows that feeling too, what makes it feel like that is that through your life experience, and even before you got into this body, you've been setting forth these rockets of desire into this vortex. We have never met a human who could accurately define or explain with any sort of precision at all what's actually in their vortex, because you've been putting it there incrementally over such a long period of time. So what's actually calling you is your vortex. In other words, that when you have the feeling that you've been charged to do something, or that you've been assigned to do something, that impulse, that compelling feeling that you are translating in words that are just fine, that compelling feeling is the vortex calling you home to what you have already set into motion, you see. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, yes.
It is our promise to you that no one around here is assigning anything to any of you, because you are the creator of your experience. But this source energy is every step along the way there to assist you in the fulfilling of that which you've set into motion. It is all part of the same path.
Okay. Thank you.
Good enough?
I think so. Thank you very much.
Very good. Now what?